motor, J motor, J motor, J motor, recognize Heckler house, Heckler house. Oh, 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 oh.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Thomas back again with another rendition of Truth Be Told. Now, stay tuned and tune in next week, because next week is Action Week and we got some good stuff coming for you. I'm going to give you a review on the movie Uncharted as well, so be sure to tune in next week. This past coming week, there really wasn't anything big on the news. We had the whole, still going on, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. It just keeps talking about it. Well, she's already dug herself a huge hole. She's lied out her ass. She's been busted. It's over. Heard's lost. I mean, and I think it's about time we start holding some of these women accountable, especially these feminists who lie out their ass all the time and abuse men and get away with it. It needs to stop. So, anyways, I hope he pulls through it. He deserves, the best, and she deserves getting whatever she has coming to her. Karma's a bitch, The big thing that's going on, though, is that, Elon Musk bought Twitter, and the far leftists are having a meltdown over it. People are tweeting some of the craziest shit I saw some crazy ass tweets today on Twitter. It was just crazy. But he believes in free speech. Everyone has their own opinion and their right to say what they feel or state their own opinions about something, regardless if someone disagrees with it or not. And I'm all for that. So that's a good thing. Now, there are a couple of things I want to talk to you about. I did binge watch a couple of shows here recently. The first one I want to talk to you about is, I'm real big into, I've mentioned it before, into the bizarre, the weird, strange mysteries, that kind of stuff, people disappearing under unusual circumstances and stuff. So I binge watched a show called World's Most Unexplained. This is on the Travel Channel. Has all these shows. I don't know why, but they do. Anyways, Travel Channel show. And I like the show for the most part, except for they've only done one season, as far as I know. But my problem with the show was a lot of the cases, they were leaving a lot of stuff out, certain details. Like they did the whole crop circle thing, and they tried to claim that it was, these two English guys were going around and doing crop circles, and that most of them were probably all hoaxes and blah blah blah. Well, that's not actually true. They've actually studied, and they've only done a few of the crops. There's only a few of them that are actually hoaxes. They know which ones are hoaxes now and which ones aren't. First of all the hoaxes, when they're bending over the stalks or whatever, like corn stalks or whatnot, they break the bottom of the stalks. Whereas the ones that aren't broken, they can't explain how they're being made. And that's the vast majority of them. The stocks at the bottom are not broken, and there is radioactive residue on the ground within the crop circles. They can't explain any of that. So those guys that were trying to claim that they did them all and they were doing hoaxes and blah, 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 they were just trying to gain their 15 minutes of fame. There was another part in there where they talked about a particular painting called The Crying Boy, done in London. Now, funny, you know, most Americans haven't even heard about the Crying Boy painting. Just a few people. But it was a big deal over there in London for a long time. They thought it was cursed. Well, the show, again, it leaves out a specific detail. It tries to make it like, hey, you know, these could be cursed or they may not be. You know, what do you think? Because the Crying Boy painting, you know, doesn't burn in these fires that were going off in these homes, which all have been explained naturally, how the fire happened. But what they can't explain is why the paintings weren't burning up when everything else was. Well, they later went in and debunked that because they found that the oil in the paintings are made of a flame retardant, you know, flame resistant type of oil or chemical that's mixed in with the oil. So naturally the painting, you know, has a higher degree of not burning up. Now, they leave that detail out of the TV show. You know, just certain things like that. Almost in every one of their cases, they leave out certain details just to try to make it like more spooky or, you know, otherworldly, when obviously there's actually logical explanations. But it was an alright show. It wasn't bad. Just like I said, they leave out certain details. You can check it out if you want, if you're into that kind of stuff. The next one I watched was more of a true crime show. It was called Lost in the Wild. Now, there's 3 people on the show. There's a woman who's supposed to be a journalist. And then you have a guy who's kind of an explorer and a photographer. But he does a lot of investigating too. Into the paranormal. Or mystery kind of stuff. Missing disappearances, that kind of thing. And then there was another guy who was kind of just a camera guy. But they do mention him and you see him every once in a while on the show. I think there was about 8 episodes. They've only done 1 season, as far as I know. But I'm into, like, you know, stuff like that too, where it's strange missing disappearances. Like there's some strange evidence and bizarre mystery type stuff surrounding the disappearance. Doesn't make any sense. Now, they cover some mysteries that you probably never heard of. Like I didn't know most of the mysteries that they were covering. I'd seen or something mentioned on YouTube about a couple of them, but the rest of them I didn't know about. So that was kind of neat. But the problem that I had with the show, you know, I liked it for the most part, but I couldn't stand the woman. She's very arrogant, like a know-it-all type, which she wasn't, because half the time the guy that's with her is trying to, you know, explain stuff to her and tell her, hey, you know, chill out on this or that, but she's all like, oh, I'm independent, I'm defiant, I'm going to do it anyway. and then she'd get herself in trouble for doing it. She don't listen, and you get the type I'm talking about. She just real brash about everything. And half the time she wasn't doing the investigating work, the guy was. Half the time she'd do a little bit of an interview, but the guy was asking the more prominent questions in an interview. So I don't understand why she went along anyway. The only thing I could think of, and I can guarantee you this is what it was, she went and pitched the show to the Travel Channel so she can get paid vacations. I guarantee you that's the way it went. Because she literally didn't know what she was doing, it seemed, half the time. So, it was a little ridiculous. I didn't have a problem with the two guys. It was her. She was just being ignorant most of the time. And you could tell she didn't know what she was doing. She really didn't. I'm not trying to be an ass about her being a feminist. I don't believe in feminism, but at the same time, she really didn't know what she was doing. And you could tell that by watching the show. She shouldn't have been there. But anyways, you gotta be able to have the talent to do it, and she shouldn't have been traveling around. The other thing I didn't like was, they were doing stuff like Lost in the Wild. It was supposed to be like Lost in the Wilderness or whatever. People going out in the woods, disappearing under bizarre circumstances. They did nothing over here in the United States. It had to be everywhere. Yeah, most of the places they went to was Asia and South America. Now they did do one, I think one in Africa. The rest of them was Asia and South America. And I'm like, really? You can't do any European countries? You can't do anything over here? It all has to be in with those particular countries? Give me a fucking break. But anyways, it was okay show. If you like the fact that you may hear something about a mysterious disappearance you never heard of before, I say go ahead and check it out. It's worth a watch, But other than the woman shouldn't have been on the show, I was good with the show. It was alright. Wasn't bad. Check it out. Alright. Let's get on to your channel review. So this week we will be checking out a channel called When You Are Stupid, or When You're Stupid. It's a funny compilation of funny clips. I am not really, a huge fan of all the funny stuff. I do watch some of it every now and then. Especially with animals. The only problem with most of the animal stuff is they want to do cats all the time instead of dogs. And I'm not a big fan of cats. I think they're evil. They treat you as you are the pet and not them. They do their own thing and they can be little pains in the ass. Cats are evil, plain and simple. I don't understand why people even like them. So, anyways, I figured we'd check out this channel and see if they actually can produce some funny. Most of these are not funny. Anytime I watch any of them, most of the channels that do memes or compilations and memes they're just not funny. They're not at all. And it's same with the animals. They're just, a lot of them are just cutesy stuff, and it's not funny. You only need to watch about 2 or 3 different channels if you like the comedy stuff, because they all tend to use the same damn memes every week. So anyways, Let's check out this channel and see if they can actually produce something funny.
Buck the vocab mascot to encourage you to do your bucking vocab. If you don't do your bucking vocab and we lose the vocab ball, I kill the dog.
Hey, officer, would you like to buy some marijuana? I gotta go. I'm thinking maybe $40. See the bag. Hey, what's in your hands? There's nothing in my hands. What's in your hands? Nothing. Open your hands. All right.
that's a little funny.
Beat that kitty, baby. Why would Daddy even want to hurt a cat?
Hey.
What do you nobody was in
You need to be in bed, all right?
They had to set that up. Well, yeah.
Yep. We'll go around behind Kroger so you don't have to deal with all the shite. Ooh, there's a big right there.
What the? Oh. Okay, that's funny.
Jesus, Tim, you okay?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was a good one. This ain't scary at all. Get this side of it. This ain't scary at all.
What the? That's pretty far. Oh!
Every single one
Damn.
of them. And not just the men, but the women and the children.
Well, that's not funny. That was sick. It wasn't funny at all. Whoever did that was fucked in the head. Ooh. Yep, got him on that one. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what he's saying. Oh, I get it, though. That's so dumb. Stupid. Like I said, most of these are stupid. They're not funny. Every now and then you'll find one that's actually funny. That's so dumb. At least it's a dog, not a cat. Scared the shit out of that dog.
No. It's not.
That car cannot physically
What the?
fit in there.
You have to be a real dumbass to fucking do this shit. What the?
Manhandled that.
Push that one out of the way.
That's not even cool when you go pushing somebody else's fucking car.
Push the spider. Are you ready? Ready for the round of applause?
Not cool. What the? Look in front of that black car in the mirror up there, or the window. There is plenty of room for her to go park in front of that fucking black car. But she has to have that fucking spot right there. That is so fucking dumb. You're a real idiot. She should get a ticket for that shit. Seriously. Plenty of space in front of that black spider. What the fuck, man? Fucking women, man, I swear. Some women, sorry, I don't mean all women. Some women are so, see, look, plenty of space for her to park. Fucking dumb.
Will speak to the executive director of the Pharmaceutical and Healthcare Association of the Philippines. This is the source on CNN Philippines. Please stay tuned.
Oh, what the fuck? She's like, fuck you, I ain't touching you. What a bitch. She's cute. Oh, everyone's had that done. Everyone's done that.
16.
Okay, I got that wrong. I love the hair, man. I love the hair. What you do?
But you want some now.
Nah.
Oh. Oh, he's even got Steve Harvey fucking. Damn.
I'm so mad. Ignore. Oh my god, that. Okay, whatever, ignore that. 2 nails left.
She wear Leon press-on nails anyway. It's just dumb.
Okay, what?
Hey Google, make a chimpanzee noise.
This is a chimpanzee.
That dog's like, what the fuck?
I wanna wish you a happy new year. I wanna wish you a happy new year.
What the fuck?
Of my heart. Ladies and gentlemen.
What? So dumb. I can't stand people like that who do shit like that to
Very
people.
fair question.
Like slap shit out of their hands or something just to be a dick. So what the point? Well, first of all, nobody cares. You're a bunch of fucking drag queens anyway. Who cares? Moving on.
Oh, fascinating. 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 shots.
Well, he did 10 shots, didn't he? They were just all at once. Fucking idiot.
They all came out the top.
Yeah, you put a cap on the top.
We need to cover the top.
No shit. You're like, what the fuck? You already know now. Something's gonna happen to that fish tank. You already know. Cause she said it. Yep, there it goes. Oh, he just got busted. Yep, look at him. Yep, he's busted. All it caught on camera. Look at him, he's like, oh shit.
Not a massive one. That was the wrong thing to say. He's listening and he's coming up in just a moment. I'll ask you again. Are you a Rick Astley fan? Love Rick Astley. Best.
That is every celebrity to the far left media.
Turn around. Touch your toes. Touch your toes. And spell run.
That's so dumb of a joke. That's
touch
old
your
as
toes while you're
shit.
spelling run.
Are you...
Кристиан Бистрович, я сейчас прямо стану мокрым, потому что поле начинает поливать.
Must be
Поэтому
Russian.
буду говорить максимально быстро, лету мазуна, я становлюсь еще мокрее и мокрее. Но продолжаешь...
Really? He's just gonna stand there and take it?
Да, но все равно
Instead of
продолжаю свой эфир,
moving and get the fuck out of there?
Усилить как-то игру по ходу этого...
And then he just lets it do it again. What the fuck, man?
Но все равно продолжаю говорить, у Ахмада
Stupid.
тоже все очень...
Prankster just got shut down.
Is your life really that boring that you have nothing better to do? How old are you? 3, obviously.
I remember when the prank jokes were really popular. They were just dumb because they were all fake anyway. This generation just got stupid. They couldn't reach the side, bend down to pick it up. Oh, that was like a turtle on his back, can't get up. What the fuck? That's fucked up.
Good morning. Word to the wise.
Transportation airbag demonstration car. If I were traveling, say, at about 25 to 30 miles an hour and hit a parked car, this is what would happen.
Are you willing to go to 50,000?
Ooh, managed to negotiate.
No.
Storm is going to end, but with events like this, like the coronavirus, people don't really know when things are going to end, so a lot of things are unknown.
That's exactly it, Amanda.
We spoke with a psychotherapist who tells us what?
We're all set. It's okay. We're all set. All right.
What the fuck? They totally like, fuck you, your world's gonna end shit. Ha I guess that's it. That's it. So, that is all we have for you this week. Tune in next week for Action Week, where we'll review some Van Damme movies, and of course, the new movie Uncharted. So until next time, I told you to be told the truth, and you've just been told.